Today on the Eurotruck podcast, Freelance says OMG Ausfhart, JeffersonB breaks his camera again, Blizzard confirms no flying in warlords, and the best selfie gets tickets to Blizzcon. Hello guys, and welcome to the Eurotruck podcast with Andrew C.
And JeffersonB.
I'm still dead inside.
And FreelanceGamer. Dr. Ubershadow's game does not work. Again.
Yep.
This time because of a different error. And a different error that happened after we fixed the different error. Jeff. Go faster, Jeff.
If I do, I will run into the Andrew C.
Where are we heading this week?
We're heading to Munich, I think.
Munich.
Okay.
Or as it's spelled in the game, Munchin.
Munchin. Great, now I want snacks.
It's like, I know it's not. I know it's not Munchin, but that's what it looks like.
Game.
Oh, we should play some Munchkin. Anybody up for Ghost Inc. IRL?
I'd love a Ghost Inc. IRL Munchkin. I think that'd be a great.
That'd be a lot of good fun.
I have board games we could play.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Jeff hit a sign.
I'm just like sitting behind you, Andy. I'm trying to stay behind you. Ow.
I'm sorry. This is kind of a
hard turn.
Difficult turn to make.
Yeah.
Hey, can you guys slow down so I can catch up?
I mean,
we're going up an on ramp. It wasn't that fast.
Okay.
Yeah, we really couldn't go much slower.
Oh, I see you. I'll catch up momentarily.
You know, I do own like Dukes of Hazzard board game.
That's a thing.
It is a thing.
I kind of want to try that. Can we have like a board game night?
And Happy Days.
That's a thing as well.
Apparently,
I'm assuming
I've
we're not
heard that in the
off
past.
there.
We are still playing that.
Oh, I don't have my lights on. Crap. What's L? Got it.
For ligates.
I was thinking it was like G for ligates.
Oh, no, that's
like W for wipers, but it's not.
Yes.
It's not W. It's P. Yeah. GPS.
Let's go with some news.
Some news.
We have a little bit. One of the things I wanted to pull up was that Magic the Gathering recently released Modern Masters 2015, which is a re-release of. It's a reprint of cards, and it's these cards that are really good and really appreciated by the community, but also super expensive. Some of them ranging in the more than $100. One of them I know is One of them that's coming back is Pack Rat. I don't know the price on that one, so I can't give that, but I know that card's extremely good for anyone who plays Magic. You'll be enjoying the ability to use it again. Not only that, but it will be at a fairly. It'll be cheaper because now it's been reprinted.
Kyle, there's a card that I'm thinking of that starts with a T, something. It's a green. It's like green.
I can't tell you off the top of my head. I don't know enough of the Magic cards by heart. I know some of them just because other people have told me the stories of the war and the ultimate of what happened, like Jason the Mind Sculptor.
Jason the Mind Sculptor.
But anyway, that's being released on Magic Online Moto. That was released on Magic on Wednesday. Tournament started on Thursday. And Kami T2 is taking place in a couple of those, so you'll see those out next week.
What does the reprints do to the price of the old cards? Does it cause them to come down a lot?
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. They'll be able to get the reprints most likely cheaper. Not only that, but the old ones will be cheaper as well because now there's reprints, so the value, more supply, same demand.
Right. So in other words, if people still have the old cards, but they should probably sell them now if they've been thinking of it.
The physical has already happened, so you're a little late on that one. And the other thing is, if people know it's going to be coming out, the second you know, everyone else knows, and guess what? The price is already going down.
Okay, so sell as soon as possible if you were planning on it.
Two things on that. One, I remembered what that card is called. It's called Tarmogoyf.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just to kind of throw that out there, if you find one, let me know. Also, I've been talking with some of my more hardcore Magic friends, and a lot of them were saying about Modern Masters that the price, while it might go down, it's kind of a question of what is it? It's like a 70-30 split of rares that are super valued and rares that are not incredibly valuable.
Yeah, it all depends on that. And also, Magic has this interesting thing about, like, different print sets. So, like, some people want a certain card from a certain print set. Some people want Japanese cards because you can use them in tournament and they think it looks cool. And they'll pay the additional amount of money, which I think is a little silly, but...
Guys, I just have 100. I have 100% damage.
How did you accomplish that?
I don't know, but I'm going to Leipzig, and then I'm gonna utilize something. I'll figure something out. I'm in Leipzig. That's cool.
We're heading past Leipzig right now.
Okay. What city are you going to?
Munchen.
Munchen. Okay. Where's Munchen?
It's in Germany. Southern Germany, I believe.
It's somewhere in Germany.
Of course.
It's
the one city I haven't.
Speaking of not knowing the map, a lot of people are having complaints and not liking certain things, are a little upset, but at the same time, most people are accepting of this. World of Warcraft.
Correct.
On the newest expansion, Warlords of Draenor, on Draenor, which is a very small map for it's a small enough map, but it's perfect for what it is. And people wanted flying. And recently Blizzard came out and said there will be no flying. Some people are upset by this. I think as a player that it's a good choice because it's a map that's perfect for using the quick travel through taxi services, as well as the standard, as well as the epic mount that if you were there you would have because you'd be over level 60. And you'll be able to very easily get around in a timely manner that allows you to appreciate the area, versus flying would make it so you just kind of skip everything, never see the sceneries, and nothing becomes memorable. Everything just becomes a blur, which is what happened to Burning Crusade, in my opinion. Which is the same map, just after the Sundering. An event in World of
Doesn't
Warcraft.
everyone hate Burning?
No, well, here's the thing. Not everyone hates Burning. Burning, when it came out, was pretty good. When it came out. The issue is with the game changing as it has, and the whole easeability of leveling in the early stages because of Cataclysm, the easeability, I don't know, accessibility of leveling in everything after Burning. Burning itself feels very slow and sluggish.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, because I think Burning is where I stopped.
Yeah, and that's actually where I stopped the 24-hour stream I did, because it's just it struggle bus.
Yeah.
Like the struggle bus is a very large bus.
It's the first area where people start trying to murder you on the alliance.
Well,
from the alliance start trying to murder you, and you're like, hey,
well,
man.
it's the first area where you don't really have a choice, and you're kind of forced into this PvP neutral area.
Right.
If you're on a PvP server.
Like, calm down, man. I just want to kill this thing over here that doesn't affect you. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Me and you.
Kindly wait until I have finished this, and then you may murder me.
Right. I mean, well, we were on a PvP server when that happened. If you're on a PvE server, you wouldn't have to worry about that. But I don't know. I like the availability of PvP for when I want to.
Guys, oh, I was on my side. I'm no longer on my side.
That's good. I like when we have full rolls. That's my favorite thing, especially if they're King's Hawaiian.
King's Hawaiian.
The best kind of rolls out there.
Should we just apply for sponsor anyway?
My dad actually this weekend he got hamburger buns that were Hawaiian rolls, but they weren't King's Hawaiian, and they actually weren't terrible. You could tell they weren't King's Hawaiian, but
I've been hearing about this King's Hawaiian. I never had King's Hawaiian. I'm so confused.
Next time I have a chance, Mike, we will make sure that when you come over to my house, if we do burgers or something, we will have King's Hawaiian rolls. I will promise you this. You will.
Experience.
They are pretty good. They're not. Let's not hype them up. I like them a lot because they're quality. They're always the same quality.
How much hype can you apply to a bag of rolls?
I don't know. We are talking.
We talk about them all the time. Every time the word roll comes up.
Cannot connect to the server. It may be caused by your internet connection issues. Please. I just went offline.
Yeah, I saw that. You were kind of just like parked on the middle of a highway, and then I was just like
connecting to your number 2 server. Cannot connect to server.
What city are you guys nearby?
I am not near a city currently, so I cannot tell you.
I'm kind of just going off on.
I'm in the middle. I'm in between two sets of roads.
Okay. Because I might be passing by. I don't know if I'll actually be getting off.
Passing by what?
Passing by Munich. or Munchin.
I feel like you shouldn't be at Munchin yet.
No, I
Yeah.
should be. But I picked a destination that was beyond Munchin
Restart game and log
because I
in.
couldn't actually exit. I can't. I don't have the city discovered.
Right. But it's still, I don't think you should be anywhere near Munchin yet, because I'm not there yet. I'm still
Yeah.
139 miles away. And you only went to Leipzig.
Yeah, Leipzig.
So,
Um,
and I was
anyway.
in Leipzig at the same time as you, or I was going through it on the highway.
And then I had my King's Hawaiian, so I'm probably
Alright.
not that far behind you.
Speaking of sponsoring things, while we're still on the sponsoring,
Speaking of excellent transitions.
Green Man Gaming down below. We still have that coupon. It's still available for people.
Yep.
Yeah.
And well, the month is almost. Well, the month is up for the St. Jude's Foundation streams, which I believe we all had some time at least streaming,
Yep.
although some of us had very busy months. And then the other thing is, earlier mentioning WoW, while we're doing all this, the person who takes the best WoW selfie, not through us, that'd be cool. I wish we had the ability to have this. Will get to go to Blizzcon for free.
Yep.
So while you're looking at these sweet deals and maybe considering donating to St. Jude, go take a WoW selfie.
Yeah,
Now
you
is
might-
that you get a free ticket to BlizzCon or you get like a free trip?
The grand prize is a trip for 2 to BlizzCon 2015, including round-trip airfare, 3-night accommodation, and a pair of BlizzCon badges. So it is a full trip.
Mhm.
So that
Now how much is BlizzCon normally?
I don't
just
know
the badge?
because the last
200?
last time I tried. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, it is 200.
Yeah.
Because I remember that
I
I said
wanted
it was
to
cost.
go.
I said it cost way too much for what the conference was, or what the thing was. Because
But
the problem with
people will pay
BlizzCon
for it.
is only Blizzard at BlizzCon. Not that Blizzard has bad IP, but
It's just their
that
IP.
it's
It's
limited.
It's not varied enough.
Unless you want to play Overwatch, which will probably be talked about extensively.
Well, I mean,
Oh my
it's
God,
it comes
this
out in November.
turn.
The BlizzCon is in November, so I can't imagine that Overwatch still won't be like a thing yet. But
Mm.
then again, Blizzard is kind of slow at releasing products.
But
Yep,
when they
as
do release
people,
them,
as anyone who knows about StarCraft knows. Still waiting on that. Still waiting on that last one. StarCraft 2 Part 3. Still waiting.
Or is that with the same club of people who are waiting for Half-Life 3 and whatever episode that they're waiting for?
Oh,
of
Half-Life 2 Episode 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I remember playing StarCraft 2 when it came out my freshman year 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So we're on Part 2, which was like 2.5 years ago, and now Part 3. So hopefully they'll get that out soon.
Who knows? They might not.
Mm.
But I mean,
Anyway.
I can't imagine it helps that they're like right now they've got 2 new products that they're working on.
The thing is, from what I know, Hearthstone was an independent team that they pulled in, so I don't think they put that much resources into it. I think Overwatch is the same boat.
Oh, okay. What about
I think they're-
Heroes?
Heroes, I don't know.
Have you coached your game into working again there?
It's just sitting here with offline. I'm just driving to, and then I'm just gonna sit there because
Oh, okay.
to cut the game and then put it back may cause problems.
Okay, fair enough.
Kyle's got flipped
I'm in
into a
Bizarro World.
got put into a alternate dimension, void of people or humans or things, or humans.
This is true. It
Yeah.
does have no people at all.
Yeah, it's literally. I feel like I'm in a Cabin in the Woods movie. Oh my God, Ausfhart.
that's
Sorry,
hilarious.
but without context, that would be an amazing. That's like that. Can we make that a T-shirt, please?
Oh my God, Ausfhart. Well, I just
I think
crashed
we could do
because.
that actually.
I
think we could do that.
What's the button again for crashing?
But I know what
F7?
the video title is for today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Ausfhart.
I got a thing about League of Legends here. They've
Speaking of large IP,
yeah, they've started talking about the replacement for. I'm guessing it's not necessarily a complete replacement for Tribunal, but a piece of part of the new Tribunal system. If you don't already know, Tribunal's been down for several months at this point, and maybe even a year at this point.
now, Andy, explain it like I'm Cardboard 7. What is the Tribunal system?
But the thing that
tribunal
doesn't work-
system is basically how you get the toxic players out of the game, and
So they
when you-
make new accounts.
A little bit. Players
Yeah.
get reprimanded on their account, and generally what will happen is, depending on the offense, they will be banned from certain sets. So if you have offenses, like certain offenses, primarily this deals with ranked, you get banned from ranked. And then you have to play a certain amount of matches without being toxic. So like if you have verbal abuse, let's say, you have to go a set amount of matches, which is determined by how you were banned for what reasons, without having a verbal abuse report. And the way that they do this is once you've been reported enough, they bring you to a thing called tribunal, where you have to defend your case as to how you were not toxic during the instances that were reported by other players. If you were toxic, you pay the punishment.
So the court system
Yes,
in a MOBA.
basically.
Sleep.
it is
but the
pretty
issue-
much that, yeah.
Yeah, but the main issue was, and this is part of it, is as Uber Shadow brought up, is that a lot of people will have alternate accounts. They will accept their ban, they will jump on the alternate account, and unless they really care about that account, they don't go back to it, or they'll go back to it at their leisure.
Right.
So they'll go, oh, I'll play one match
So
real quick.
tribunal didn't really help.
It's more the ban system
The
than
ban system in
tribunal.
general didn't work.
Yeah.
But the new system that they're talking about is actually automated, and so it'll take in and go through chat logs and look for evidence of harassment, which is then evaluated by the system, and then it emails whatever the relevant text to the offender along with whatever appropriate punishment there is. And so if a teammate reports either one of their own players or an opponent as being a toxic player, the system will automatically check, and then they'll be put through a reform process, which then will also assign of various punishments, which can be 2 weeks up to all the way up through permabans. And my concern with the system is how much problems they may have with false positives.
Like if you say "son of a bitch," and then someone says, "Someone called me a son of a bitch," when really they were talking about a scenario,
Right.
like a reaction.
And you get reported for a different, for an unrelated reason.
Right.
And
Or if you
then
get
you
reported-
get banned for a time period because they, for whatever offense that they believe you did, but you didn't actually really commit that. So, I mean...
That was the whole point behind tribunal, was they would go, okay, person said you did this, what happened? And then they would look through you'd have a person do this scanning and do, okay, well the chat says this, and you didn't say you're a son of a bitch, or you son of a bitch, or anything like that. Instead you went, oh, okay, this happened, you guys lost a fight, when you shouldn't have, and you said that.
Because a person can discern context.
Exactly.
Right, but a automated
Computer less
system
so.
can't necessarily do that. And, well,
yeah,
can't
it
do
may
it
or may
probably
not
at
be
all,
able to do it.
But
Right.
so I'm concerned about that. But I imagine it'll get worked out. But it's one of those things. As
For at
It'll
least
take
the beta,
time.
and
new
for a
things
while it's
are-
going to be kind of a pain.
Yeah. Victory!
I made it.
You made it. I'm done.
I actually made it. How do I
I've been
how do I
here.
drop
I'm
this
just
down?
I'm offline. I'm here in alternate universe.
Alternate universe, and on that alternating bombshell, it is time to end. Thank you very much for watching this episode of the Euro Truck Podcast. I have ran into a wall, but that's okay. If you like this video, please hit that like button, and then leave a comment if you've got one. You want to go to Blizzcon, let us know. We'll see you guys next week.